Hi. Okay, so a couple things before the video starts. One, yes, I am holding my ring light. It is because I don't have another tripod for it. You're currently using the one I've got, so I put you at a higher level. Two, I'm out of breath because that little hey bit took a lot longer than I originally intended it to. There were a couple takes and I'm out of breath. And number three, I probably look a little bit different from the thumbnail. It's because I'm wearing a different jumper. So now that's out of the way, we can move on to say that this video is going to be a 10, technically 11, but we like rounded numbers here. It just looks better. 10 ways that music has helped me. I did a recent poll on my Instagram story saying whether I should leave it as a full over 30-minute video or split it into two halves. And obviously people wanted two halves, which is fair enough because I waffle. I've never seen a man waffle so much, but I literally cannot stop. So I think that was the right choice, and I'm really happy we chose that actually. Okay, now enough of this me rambling on to you, talking with this ring light in front of me, and onto an older version of me rambling with a ring light in front of him. Okay, see you later, bye. Swipe up. Swipe up. Go, I'm done. Let me leave. I'm fuming because I've already tried to record this whole video once and my camera decided to mess up, so now I've got to do it on my phone. The struggles. I don't think I can do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Sick. Let's go. Number one, confidence. Now, this one, now, I don't know why I said it like that. Now, this one might be obvious, which is why I put it first, but it's also really important, which is another reason why I put it first. I put it first, basically. That's all you need to know. It's the first one. Let's get to the point. Music and performance can bring out the confidence in someone, especially if they have grown up around that area. I have spent most of my childhood on a stage performing or just performing in front of people, so I am used to that environment. It's pretty natural to me. That means that from a young age I was quite used to people looking at me, or at least the thought of people looking at me like a council trying to judge me. As I started to get older and started performing more and more, I was getting more excited about showing off to people, and I wanted to show anyone I could. Doesn't matter who's watching or not watching, I'm gonna show them that I can do a turn or something, whatever I did when I was 5. I have come to the point in my life where I'm actually the most confident when I'm on stage performing. I don't get stage fright. I don't know if I ever have. I can't remember it. People could probably tell me differently, but I don't know. But at this moment in time, I don't get stage fright. I'm just so used to it. Whenever I'm on the stage, I'm just so happy to be there, and I just want to perform and be cool and crazy and everything like that. And then as soon as I get off the stage, I want to get back on. So it's a cool loop. But I'm not about to steal someone else's set, because that's a little bit rude. I don't recommend doing that. I feel like that's a good way to blacklist yourself from certain places. Because my confidence levels were going up in that environment, I have now been able to start applying these certain confidence level things to real life. in real life situations, I have started thinking, what if this was a performance? Because everything's a performance and the world's a stage, and you know the deal. And as a person who struggles with confidence issues, this really helps to level everything out and to make it easier to get through stressful situations and to start looking at things from a different perspective, a more positive perspective, because it's something that I can choose. I can choose what stage I would like to perform on. I mean, they might not want me there, but I chose to go there. So if I choose how I wish to perform, then I just feel a lot safer. That probably didn't make any sense, but it made sense to me. So we'll go with it. We'll roll with it. We'll see how it goes. Because of this mindset, I have been able to accomplish things that beforehand I don't think I would have even tried to attempt, which is it's a big plus. It's a brilliant win. I'm so happy that I've been able to do that. The thing is, I may have conditioned myself early, but it's never too late to start applying different mindsets. It's a lot easier said than done, I know. I mean, it's taken me a good few years, but it's never too late to start. You don't have to be a child star to not get any confidence later in life. It just depends on if you're willing to obviously be open-minded and start helping yourself with that. Or if there's people around you who are willing to help you, ask them to help you with it, because there's always a stage crew. Oh, I don't know why I said that. Oh, everything's an analogy, but it didn't work. Is it even an analogy? I don't think it's even an analogy. Oh, I'm mad. Anyway, moving on. Number 2, breathing. Being a vocalist and getting vocal training has encouraged me to look more in depth at breathing exercises. For example, being aware of where the breath will end up in your body and controlling the intake and outtake, and also just being able to hold your breath for a period of time. And you're probably thinking, why does that apply and how does that apply to real life? Well, I'm really glad you asked, actually, because I am going to explain to you right now. As a person who struggles with anxiety and just breathing in general, I take really shallow breaths. It's important to think about your breathing more in depth. Having this training ingrained has helped me to control and ground myself better. For example, here is a scenario. Anxiety is at an all-time high and I just happen to be on a busy bus. Specific, but hear me out. I'm on the busy bus and I start to feel the panic setting in. Now I can't make it disappear, but I can try and manage it. And the way I manage it is to use breathing exercises like breathing in, breathing out, a certain number, using a count, like a count in, count out. These breathing techniques help me, but there are a lot more out there. There are many different kinds of breathing out there that people can try. So it's just a matter of finding something that works with you. Grounding and managing anxiety and worry is a very personal process that differs from person to person. Everything can affect people differently. So it's just trial and error. You've got to be open for trial and error. If things don't work out, try something else. Don't completely close everything off just because one thing didn't work, because the next thing might. Number 3, friendship. I have met so many amazing people that I get to call my friends whilst pursuing music. I've met friends who have pushed me to become a better musician and a better person. I have felt so much love and appreciation, and a part of that love is making sure that I don't get too big-headed, because I don't want to deal with that, and I don't think anyone else wants to deal with that. So keeping anyone firmly on the ground is a good thing to do. Sometimes being a music student means you have to do 1,000 written assignments, 700 practical assessments, and a few dozen music theory exams. Now, all of that, plus just living in general, means that it's very hard to find a time where you can enjoy what you're doing. Having friends who help each other remember how much they love music and why they started doing it in the first place is pretty cool. It's great to have those types of friends who could just take 5 minutes to just fool around, make a random parody of a song, or I don't know, start doing a little karaoke session, I don't know. Whatever floats that friendship boat, I'd suggest doing it just to kind of ease everyone's stress. In my opinion, friends, like really cool friends, are like those cool little painted pebbles you get or you see outside of some really creative person's house who like paints their rocks, which is really cool. I like that. I might do that one day. I don't know, but they're all unique and individual, and I'm gonna say it again. They're really cool. I don't know what I'm holding. I'm holding one. Somehow, I don't know. They're all really cool and unique and so pretty and amazing and need to be cherished. Number 4, finding the right words. I struggle to word things correctly most of the time, which is why I have to write everything down that I want to say so that I can actually get to the point and not babble myself on a completely different train of thought and then another train of thought, and then I hop in between them and I can't decide, and then I forget, and then I just go off and watch a Disney movie and it's all over or something and the conversation's done. And we've been here for 2 hours and got nothing out of it, so here we go, here we are. I just did it, so this is why I write things down. Also, I know I said in an earlier point that I don't have stage fright. Now, that is very true, but I'm going to be a bit more precise. I have stage fright for nothing but public speaking. That is a nightmare. Even though I'm terrified of it, I can't hide from it. I can't just run away every time I have to talk to more than like 2 people. Because otherwise I'm not going to get to the place I want to be at. I want to be able to confidently talk about how I feel about certain subjects or what I think about something that's cracking off in the world, or just talk to people in general, make it easier to have my voice heard. So a creative way to kind of deal with it, I guess, if I'm blowing my own horn, which I very much am in this situation, I try to think of some music in the background of my head, like a sort of backing track for myself. I'm not very picky. I don't have a specific genre or artist that I usually go for. It's just whatever pops up in my head is pretty much fine. I'm easy. No. Yeah, no. I'm not easy in that way, stop it, with my songs, because that part doesn't really matter. What matters is it has to have a rhythm, and with that rhythm I can then think of the words I want to say as a poem or lyrics to the song, and then I can think of a nice healthy pace, so I'm not just rushing through everything 100 miles an hour, just stumbling over my words because I want to get everything out at once and I just want it all to be over. I can't do that. I have to speak clearly and precisely so that people know what I'm trying to say. I can't be rap godding all this stuff up. No. It's not going to work like that, Chief. It's not going to work like that. Well, wasn't that a lovely video? Well done me, well done you. If you enjoyed what you saw and want to see the next part, then please come back next week. Should be the same day at the same time. Hopefully, if I can upload it in time, which I should be able to. I'm manifesting it into real life, so it's going to happen. Awesome. Okay, see you next time, folks.